I have been researching barn owls for years. Barn owls are amazing birds that help reduce rodenticides use in Israel. Unfortunately, in Israel, we find less women in the field of ornithology. I therefore wanted to make an outreach, STEM-oriented research project only for girls. Please sit back and get ready to take off with us to watch some of the highlights of our project. Girls using a CSI approach to study barn owls in Israel in the USA. This project was funded by the U.S. Embassy in Israel. After a short search, we were lucky and I founded 4 schools that wanted to participate in the project that were located in Lod, Ramle, Ein Keren, and Kfar Yarok. During the initial meeting, we presented the project in the barn owl. The girls learned about the owl's ecology, behavior, diet, and breeding. For many girls, this was the first time they learned about the owls in a positive manner, as many cultures believe that barn owls bring bad luck. The girls worked together in groups to build nesting boxes. This was probably the first time that most of the girls built anything. When we provided the girls the hammer, nails, and wood, the girls truly jumped on the opportunity and went to work. They had an amazing time. Even though I believe in having fun, the girls also have to learn. To this extent, we did a study and we wanted to determine what color nesting boxes has the lowest internal temperature. This would greatly help our Israeli farmers. The girls added special data loggers that recorded temperature every hour for 2 weeks in the different colored nesting boxes. The girls after learned how to download the data to Excel and to analyze it. The girls found that the lighter colored nesting boxes had a much lower internal temperature. Farmers now know to paint their boxes with lighter colors. An important part of the project was to study the owl pellets, the undigested portion of prey that when open it's possible to identify which species of rodents or other prey the barn owls ate. Each student received 1 owl pellet in a sheet, and the girls had to identify all the different bones, as by working with the owl pellets they also got to learn the skeletal system. I never thought that working with rodent remains and bones could be so much fun. The girls would also use a high-tech microscope to identify which rodent species the barn owls ate by examining the rodent's teeth. At the end of our meetings, the girls would sometimes teach and show off what they learned to the boys of their class. On February 25th, we brought all the girls to the Gaia Night at the American International School in Even Yehuda. This was not only an opportunity for the girls to show off in a booth of all the great work they did, but also to meet many international people and to learn many new things. Many key people from the U.S. Embassy came by to meet our girls. We were very lucky that Ambassador Daniel Shapiro, the U.S. Ambassador to Israel, came by to our booth and met with our girls. Ambassador Shapiro was very, very nice, met all the girls, and was very interested in to learn from them about barn owls. We also had another large field trip to the north where all the girls from the 4 schools came, worked together to build barn owl boxes, painted them, and after these boxes will be donated to Israeli farmers. It's not every day that these girls not only get to do something great, but also to make a big difference. Amir Ezer, an amazing photographer, came by with some sailors to help the girls build the boxes, and no less important, even made us pizzas. Tower Jazz, led by CEO Russell Erwanger, hosted us on another field trip to the north. It quickly became apparent that it's not an accident that 50% of the company's engineers are women. Leading female employees shared their stories and passion for science. The girls got to learn many different scientific techniques and also the importance of working in a sterile environment. One of the most exciting parts of our trip to Tower Jazz was that we brought fur in feather samples and got to see how the different samples looked under an electron microscope. The trip to Tower Jazz opened the girls' eyes to some new, amazing professions. Another important facet of the project was cooperation with the University of Florida's Barn Owl Project led by Dr. Richard Ray. I had the opportunity to travel to see the Florida Barn Owl Project firsthand and also to present our project to many of the young kids in Florida and also to work with them with owl pellets and building nesting boxes. In April, Dr. Raid flew to Israel to learn about the Israeli Barn Owl Project and also to meet some of the Israeli kids. Dr. Raid brought some barn owl pellets from Florida that we compared to barn owl pellets in Israel, and we found that not only are the barn owls larger in the US, but their pellets are also much, much larger. The girls received a well-deserved certificate for participating in the project. To summarize, I believe the girls had a great time, and they found out, just like with the barn owls, the sky is truly the limit.